We welcome you back. Fewer babies are dying from sudden infant death syndrome than in decades past. In fact, SIDS rates have fallen 77% since 1980. In this morning's STL Moms report, Fox 2's Molly Rose is talking to a safe sleep expert so we can learn about how to keep our babies safe at night and during their naps. Molly?
Yeah, Randy, such an important topic, and a lot of this information might be surprising to parents who raised kids 20 or 30 years ago. No more blankets in the baby's crib and no more placing a baby on his or her stomach to sleep. This morning, we're talking to Lori Winkler. She is the Safe Kids representative at Cardinal Glen. And Lori, I just learned all about this stuff as a new parent in recent months, so we want to help everybody else get up to speed too. What do parents and grandparents need to know about preventing SIDS?
The easiest thing that parents and grandparents can remember are the ABCs of safe sleep. Actually, it's the ABCDEs. The A is that babies always sleep alone, whether it's nap time, nighttime, or if they're in the car, we need to keep an eye on them. They always sleep on their back, no matter what sleep it is that they're doing. And then finally, that they need to sleep in their own safety-approved crib, whether that be a crib, whether that be a portable play yard, such as a pack and play, or whether it be a bassinet. If there's more than one baby, then they each need their own separate safe sleep environment. And then the D that we add on is we do not want to ever expose the baby to any type of smoke, whether it be vaping smoke or cigarette smoke, and we do not want to overheat the baby. And then E, the E is probably the most important thing to remember is every time. Every time that baby is asleep, we need to remember the ABCDs of safe sleep.
You know, something that was surprising to me I didn't know about was never letting the baby sleep in the car seat. Once you bring them in from the car, it can be tempting if they're sleeping and maybe let them sit there for a little bit. Talk about why you don't want to do that.
So babies have really big heads and they have very short, if at all, any necks. And what happens is their windpipe, which is their trachea, sits right in front. So as when we fall asleep, our heads kind of go forward. So what happens is that windpipe becomes kind of like a straw. So their head goes forward and it closes off their windpipe or their airway. I will tell you, babies, for the most part, are what we call obligate nose breathers. So this means that babies essentially breathe just through their nose for about the first 6 months of life. So this is why it is crucial that nothing is covering the baby's nose, that we keep the baby's nose suctioned out really well, especially now during this time of RSV and influenza season. And no matter how cute those stuffed animals are that are in the bed, we don't want those to be in the bed with them.
That's such good information, and we're going to have information, links for everybody on the STL Moms website. You can reach that on fox2now.com. Lori, thank you so much for joining us this morning.